Imagine never paying a phone bill again. No more $155 a month to Verizon. No more getting locked into a 3-year contract with AT&T. And no more watching Apple charge you $1,600 for a phone that does basically the same thing as the one you already have. Well, Elon Musk might just be about to end all of that. Because according to multiple sources, Tesla is working on a phone, and its rumored price is going to blow your mind. Just $199. Yeah, you heard that right. $199 for a phone made by the same company that disrupted the entire auto industry and turned satellite internet into a reality with Starlink. This phone isn't just going to compete with the iPhone. It's designed to make your iPhone and your expensive phone plan completely obsolete. So what exactly is this phone? How does it work? And is it actually real? All will be revealed right now. Before you scroll away, if you want to understand what's really happening in the tech industry, the stories the mainstream media refuses to tell because they're too busy promoting the same brands that have been overcharging you for years. Hit that subscribe button. New videos every week on the exact moments that reshape industries. You'll be ahead of everyone else when these patterns play out, and I know you won't want to miss that. Now let's get into it. Alright, so let's start with the pricing because that's the number that's making everyone lose their minds. $199 for a Tesla phone. Now we need to be transparent here. Tesla has not officially released an official price sheet yet. However, multiple leaks from investor circles and internal sources have been pointing to this number since early 2026. And here's why it actually makes sense. Think about what Elon Musk has done before. When he entered the electric vehicle market, everyone said, "You can't make an affordable electric car. It's impossible." And what did Tesla do? They gave us the Model 3 starting at under $40,000, and now they're working on vehicles even cheaper than that. Musk knows that the way to disrupt an industry is not to compete at the top. It's to make the price so low that regular people can't say no. Now compare that $199 to what you're currently paying. The iPhone 17 Pro Max starts at $1,199 and goes all the way up to $1,599. The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is even worse, starting at $1,299, going up to nearly $1,700. Even the Google Pixel 10 Pro will cost you close to $1,000, and we haven't even talked about the monthly bill. The average American is paying $155 per month on their phone plan. That's $1,860 per year. That means over a 3-year contract, you're spending over $5,500 just on the service, not even counting the phone itself. Now imagine this instead. You spend $199 on a Tesla phone, and then pay somewhere around $20 to $50 a month for a Tesla mobile plan, powered entirely by Starlink satellites. Over those same 3 years, you'd spend roughly $919 to $1,999 total. That's a savings of over $3,000 compared to what you're paying right now. So tell me, what sounds like the better deal to you? Now here's where this gets really exciting, because the Tesla phone isn't just a cheap phone with a Tesla logo slapped on it. The real game changer is what's happening above our heads in orbit. You see, in August 2022, Elon Musk and T-Mobile CEO Mike Sievert stood on stage together and announced Starlink Direct-to-Sell, a technology that turns Starlink satellites into cell towers in space. Musk said it himself. Starlink Direct-to-Sell will work with unmodified mobile phones, no special equipment needed. Now at the time, people thought this was just texting in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, that's how it started. But as of 2026, the technology has expanded to support text, voice calls, and basic data with satellites, using an eNode B modem to communicate directly with your phone. The latency sits between 25 to 60 milliseconds, which is comparable to regular 4G LTE. And here's the thing that makes this absolutely insane. It provides coverage across 100% of the Earth's surface. Every ocean, every desert, every mountain range, every dead zone that your carrier pretends doesn't exist. Starlink covers it all. Musk posted on X saying, "This is a massive game changer. Even if an entire region loses power or cell towers, Starlink will still work." Think about what that means. During hurricanes, earthquakes, or any natural disaster, when cell towers go down and people can't call for help, A Tesla phone with Starlink would still be fully operational, while every iPhone and Samsung in the area becomes a useless piece of glass. Now imagine Tesla builds this connectivity directly into their phone, not as an add-on, not as an emergency feature, but as the primary way the phone connects to the world. No more cell towers, no more carrier contracts, just your phone talking directly to satellites in orbit. That's not a phone upgrade, that's an entirely new way to communicate. But wait, there's more. Because a Tesla phone wouldn't just be a phone, it would be the remote control for your entire Tesla life. Let's start with the obvious, the Tesla vehicle integration. The current Tesla app already lets you unlock your car, check your battery, turn on the climate control, and view Sentry Mode footage. But with a dedicated Tesla phone, you'd get an ultra-wideband chip built in for perfect phone key reliability. No more Bluetooth lag, no more walking up to your car and waiting 5 seconds for it to unlock. You'd be able to view all your car cameras in real time, in full 4K resolution, directly on your phone screen. Imagine checking your Sentry Mode footage while you're at work and seeing everything in perfect clarity, not the compressed, grainy footage you get now. And it doesn't stop at cars. Elon has been building an ecosystem that no other phone maker on Earth can match. Imagine pulling up your Powerwall stats right on your home screen, seeing exactly how much solar energy your Tesla solar roof is generating, and how much energy your house is using throughout the day in real time. And here's where it gets really sci-fi. The Optimus integration reports indicate that the Tesla phone would let you see through the eyes of your Optimus robot, control it remotely, and monitor everything it's doing in your home from wherever you are in the world. And yes, we need to talk about Neuralink because according to leaked development documents, the Tesla phone would include a dedicated brain-computer interface app that would allow paralyzed patients using a Neuralink implant to navigate the phone's entire user interface with just their thoughts. Oh my goodness. Think about what that means for people like Noland Arbaugh, the first Neuralink patient who went from using a mouth stick to control a tablet to now being able to think and the phone just responds. No other phone manufacturer can offer this because no other company on Earth owns a car company, a satellite internet company, a solar energy company, a humanoid robot company, and a brain-computer interface company all at the same time. That's the Tesla advantage, and that's what makes this phone completely different from everything else on the market. Now let's talk about what's actually inside this thing, because the rumored specs are pretty wild from what we've gathered. The Tesla phone is expected to feature a custom Tesla AI silicon processor, similar to the chips they use for full self-driving. 16 gigabytes of RAM, up to 2 terabytes of storage, a massive 5,000 milliamp hour battery using their 4680 cell technology that could potentially last up to 48 hours on a single charge, and a 6.7-inch OLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate. But here's the feature that's gotten the most attention, and honestly, the most skepticism: solar charging on the back panel. The idea is that the back of the phone would have a solar transparent glass that could trickle charge the battery in direct sunlight. Now we have to be honest here. This is one area where the criticism is fair. Tech reviewer Marques Brownlee has pointed out that solar panels on a phone are physically too small to provide meaningful charge. And he's not wrong. The estimates suggest maybe 1 to 2% charge per hour in direct sunlight. That's not going to save your phone from dying on a road trip. But think about it differently. If you leave your phone on a windowsill or a car dashboard during the day, it's getting a slow, constant trickle of energy that adds up over time. It's not a primary charging solution, but it's a bonus that literally no other phone offers. And with a 48-hour battery life, you might not need to plug in very often anyway. The operating system is another big question. Most leaks point to a custom Tesla OS built on a Linux kernel similar to the software that runs in Tesla vehicles, but with a bridge that allows it to run Android apps. This is critical because, as analyst Gene Munster from Deepwater has pointed out, without Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, the phone is essentially a brick to most consumers. Tesla clearly knows this, which is why Android app compatibility seems to be a priority. And of course, we have to address the elephant in the room: Elon's track record with timelines. The Cybertruck was announced in 2019 and didn't deliver until 2023. That's a 4-year delay. The Roadster 2.0 was announced in 2017, and as of 2026, it's still not in production. That's 9 years. Full self-driving has been predicted to be complete every single year since 2016. So when it comes to the Tesla phone, there is no FCC filing yet. There is no official announcement, and as of right now, this is still technically in the rumor and patent stage. Tesla has filed patents for integrated RF transparency technology in car roofs, which would allow Tesla vehicles to act as Starlink hubs for mobile devices, and that patent was filed in December 2025. So something is clearly in development. But we have to be real with you. This phone might not come out this year, or next year, or the year after that. But when it does come out, and we believe it will, it has the potential to completely change how the world thinks about smartphones. So let's zoom out for a second and look at what Elon Musk is really doing here. Because this isn't just about a phone, this is about control of the entire communications stack. Think about it. Right now, Apple controls the hardware, the operating system, and the App Store. Google controls Android, Chrome, and the world's largest search engine, and both of them take 30% of every transaction that happens on their platforms. Musk posted on X, "This seems like an unreasonable concentration of power for Google." And he's right. What Tesla is building is an alternative to all of that. A phone that runs on its own operating system, connects to its own satellite network, and integrates with its own ecosystem of cars, robots, solar panels, and brain-computer interfaces. Musk once said, "We're not launching a phone, we're launching the future." And honestly, looking at everything we've just laid out, it's hard to disagree. The rumored reveal is expected at a dedicated hardware event, or AI Day, later this year, and you can bet the moment that happens, the world will never look at the iPhone the same way again.